Hi, we are presenting today the vector search ingestion pipeline, which is an automated fashion to make data available to a chatbot. Basically, we are having this, trying to understand the context. We have a end user that uses the chatbot, which requires data or new data eh, to be used, so answers can be complemented or search into the data that we have in a specific format, which basically the vector database requires the data to be in vector fashion. That means that all the data that you wants to put it available, you will need to transform it, and then upload it or insert it or maintain it into that database. That means that could be a really complex and tedious process, especially for end users that also, one thing is the time just to all this manually. Also, that will require some complexity, technical wise. Having an automated fashion then to do all this process will help then to have a solution that could give all not only to MCE business unit but also to different business units at Experian then to have a product or that will be used as part of their implementations of bots and have a really easy kind of plug and play to upload and maintain the data that the bot will use to have more accurate responses that will help then again to have better revenue. All the process to develop will be will be a lot less, especially if the business units now once they have it implemented, they will require to do changes. We are having a solution that is also uh, implemented in local stack. That means that we don't need to pay off for any cloud services because everything can be developed and changed locally before going into changes into production. That will help a lot during, also having that already as a product will help a lot then to reduce all this process that was manually. That means that the time to market for the business units will be positively impacted. Having said that, let's jump into the demo just to see in action all this diagram and architecture that we have developed. So as I mentioned, here we have the repository. Once the data is uploaded, we should see it replicated everywhere. So that means that if I come here to the CloudWatch logs, we should see right now I have 344 and I refresh it, I can see there is a log. This is in the Lambda 2. That means that already passed Lambda 1. So we can see logs here for the file that has been transformed and uploaded into the database. And let me just show here, then the data will look like this and how this is the vector database. That now let's jump into some conclusions here. It's important then to see some benefits here. The implementations of new bots will be more expedite. It's important to have really, very trustworthy responses. So the automated process help us to ensure that there is no manual interaction, so less prompt to error. The time to market will be highly impacted. The associated cost to cloud services will go to zero, at least during the development process, because we are using local stack. The data loading will be standard, so that means that no technical people can use it and almost no training is required. The automated process to basically will impact because it's automated the BU's revenue because of this uh, en entire automated part of the data loading. And that's it. Thank you very much.